A Christian woman goes on to Pop the Balloon Love Show and gets popped by everyone besides one Christian man. I really want you guys to watch this entire video because it gets better as time goes on. And I don't want to speak too soon, but I do believe that there was a sense of ordaining by God between these two. Let's go ahead and hop into this video, watch it, and react to it. Before we do me a quick favor. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can reach more people like yourself.
King. Let's get this go.
I truly appreciate you guys, and if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, and let's hop into this video right now. Now, like I said, this does have a sense of ordaining simply because of the way that things played out. Everybody popped on her, but the last person that she spoke to was a godly man, and he did not pop, and I think it was a great match between two Christians. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Brittany.
Brittany, how old are you?
I'm 29 years old.
And what do you do?
I am a college student. I am an entrepreneur. I'm a screenwriter, and I'm also a model.
Okay, very nice. What are some things you like to do for fun?
I love to go to the museum. I'm a creative, so I love to paint. And I also love to just spend time with friends and family and cook.
Okay. So now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for a man is someone who's God-fearing, someone who's in church, someone who loves family, someone who is educated, and yeah.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are someone who does not believe in God,
Okay.
someone who's not in church, someone who's not educated, jealous, and arrogant.
Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Let's start here. Could we have your name and age?
Ahmad, 33.
What was it, Ma?
Ahmad.
Ahmad, okay. And Ahmad, what do you do?
Own a gym in Miami.
Cool. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She pretty. I just didn't really feel the hairstyle. It wasn't really doing it for me. That's about it. Yeah.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Physically, he is. Yeah, it's just the height.
And how tall are you?
5'8".
Okay. And you are?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". Okay, got it. All right, cool. Thank you. Let's go to our next guy here. Your name and age?
I don't think it was the hairstyle. I think it was the height. I think there's something about, women that are taller than, significantly taller than men. It just doesn't work a lot, especially with men. We just get too prideful about it. I think it was the height. I don't know.
My name is Kevin, and I'm 31 years old.
And Kevin, what do you do?
I work in asset management, and I do fitness consulting on the side.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Brittany, you're absolutely gorgeous, but it seems like you really want someone who's in church, and that's not me. I'm spiritual, and I do believe in something bigger than myself, but if that's something that's important to you, it wouldn't be a match with us, unfortunately. But you look absolutely amazing. Love the red dress. I love your whole style. It's just a church thing for me. Spiritual, but you'll find someone that's, God-fearing, church-going, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. And now, is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes. It's just a spirituality aspect.
Understood. Makes sense.
Thank you.
Okay, so the last video I did, or 2 videos ago, I said, what does it mean to be spiritual? Because the lady had a red dress on and she said that she was spiritual. And I said, well, I don't understand what that means. You have to elaborate on what you believe. And a lot of people said it's okay to say spiritual. They thought that she meant that she believes in God, and the God specifically of the Bible. And I just didn't believe that. And now I think this is confirmation because he's saying he's spiritual, but he does not go to church. He's not a churchgoer. And that leads me to believe he does not believe in Jesus Christ as this woman does. So I'm going to say it again. What does it mean to be spiritual? If you believe in Jesus Christ and you are a follower of God and the words in the Bible, then I think you should be more you should speak more on that and say, I am a Christian. I'm a believer of Jesus Christ and not just spiritual. Spiritual is a big, broad spectrum of anything you could believe in, but you can narrow it down when you say, I believe in Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on.
Go to our next pop balloon. Your name and age?
I'm Zaid, and I'm 30.
All right. Zaid, what do you do?
I'm an artist, a graphic designer, and I co-own a multimedia studio in New Jersey called Luxury Group.
Nice.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Gorgeous woman. Red's my favorite color, so you killing it with the red
Nice.
dress. But it's the whole church thing. I've had bad experiences, but I am a follower of God. I just prefer to have my own personal relationship with Him. So,
Okay,
so
understood.
Got it. Is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes. Yes.
thank you. I appreciate that.
And our next guy here, your name and age?
Xavier, 31.
Xavier, what do you do?
I'm a human resource manager for the DoD.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The God-fearing thing, like everything about it, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's just that God-fearing thing. I'm more of a spiritual guy myself. I didn't want to waste that time. I thought about it. I was smitten as soon as she walked up, but I couldn't waste that time.
Okay, got it.
All right.
Now, is he someone that's your type as well?
Physically, yeah. But just, again, long term, I'm looking for someone who puts God first.
No, most definitely.
All right, thank you. Let's head on back. Oh, okay, we got two over here. Your name and age.
I'm Sean. I'm 29.
Sean, what do you do?
I'm an account manager for an insurance company, and I have a small business doing sneaker restorations.
Oh, cool. Okay, so why did you end up popping your balloon?
I kind of was thinking about it. First off, I think you're very attractive, but it's the church thing. I haven't been in the church in a while.
I love his response.
I'm on my own spiritual journey, but
it's the most important thing.
kind of just
It's important, y'all, to make sure God is the forefront
ultimately
of everything that you do. Because if he's not, it's not going to work.
Is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yes.
Thank you.
And then over here, you're.
Let me just say this real quick. I do appreciate how everyone's respectful of her, even though they pop. All the guys seem to be respectful, and they were honest and said, hey, I'm not the guy for you. I do not go to church. I don't believe in God. I'm on a spiritual journey. But they said it in a respectful manner. And that right there is commendable because it doesn't happen like that all the time. So shout out to these guys for being respectful and honest to her about why they popped. Let's continue on.
My name is Vince. I'm 30 years old.
Vince, what do you do?
I'm a real estate investor, and I'm also a real estate agent and an entrepreneur.
Cool. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
The only reason why you're super beautiful, but just the height. So, like, if we go out, that's it. But you're
right.
beautiful, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11",
Yeah.
okay.
So,
It's all good.
almost.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
You remind me of my cousin.
Really? Oh, man.
But no disrespect. We get
Okay.
along.
Okay.
It's just, yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right, let's head back this way. So we do have two balloons left unpopped.
All right, cool.
Go ahead and ask our remaining guys a question.
Alrighty. So is chivalry dead or alive to you? And how would you rate it out of 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest?
Okay. Let's start first with your name and age.
Sure. Scott, 31.
Okay. And Scott, what do you do?
I do a lot of things. I work in financial services. I am a real estate owner, investor. I am a current student at Georgia State University, getting my MBA in commercial real estate. I volunteer with a small startup that helps children, Latinx and minorities in rural areas learn how to code and do different things like that. I'm also a traveler, domestically and internationally. I've been to 40 states. And I've been to a couple of continents and countries that are fun. I am a Christian, and I am very busy, but make no mistake, a man will always make time for what is important to him.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So now your question was chivalry.
Question, chivalry. No, chivalry is not dead. In a scale of 1 to 10 is what you asked. I would say it's about a 7 from me because I'm a little bit more old school, but I do feel like a connection with God is the most important thing first because that's what creates unity and helps someone build. I do think that actually infatuation is important because being infatuated leads to romance, romance leads to love, and love leads to marriage.
Yes.
But without God at the center, at the beginning of that, you can't have anything long term. So
Absolutely.
chivalry is just a part of love and showing love.
Thank you. Let's go down over there.
This dude is wise. He's wise, y'all. His words were great. He, he made it very clear what he believes in. He said he's a Christian. He's doing a lot of work in the community. He seems like a very, good guy, very, well-mannered guy. And so, yeah, man, that's what's up. It's great to see people like this out there. You know what I mean? So let's hear what the other guy has to say. Let's go ahead and continue on.
Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Emmanuel, I'm 30.
All right. And Emmanuel, what do you do?
All right, y'all, like, comment,
I'm a
subscribe. Obviously, the
cybersecurity
video was
engineer
about
in the AI
ordained,
field.
and God was moving. So
Do
Jesus
you want to
came
go
very
ahead and just
first,
answer her
peace.
question?
Chivalry is a 10 for me, and because I'm a lover boy. So just being real. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Let's head on back.
Can I ask one more question?
Of course, go for it.
All right. So you two are obviously the last two balloons. Now, how would you rate God in your life? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
Okay.
Where is he in the center of your life?
10.
10. Okay.
And over here.
I like to say I'm a man of God, so 10. And I feel like he's in the center of my life. I pray before I do anything, so yeah, 10.
And then while we're here, do you have any questions for her?
You asked about chivalry, right?
Yes, I do.
So what's the most romantic thing you've done for a man?
The most romantic thing I've done for a man?
Yeah.
I got him something he enjoyed. So he really enjoyed flowers for some reason. So I gave him flowers and to cheer him up pretty much. So I'm very thoughtful when it comes down to what people want and what people expect. So I
Okay.
guess what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Why'd you end up popping?
The most romantic thing was getting somebody flowers. That is nice because a lot of men don't get flowers, but that's not enough for me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. So why'd you hold on to your balloon for quite a long time?
She's beautiful, and she's a woman of God, so I feel like we'll be a good match.
And is he someone that's your type?
Physically, yeah.
Thank you. Let's head on back.
I respect his answer. I respect it. If he's looking for someone who is going to invest more into him, then that's what he's looking for, and you can't say anything about that. That's what he wants, and he popped. I respect it. Let's continue on.
Back. All right. Any questions over here?
I do have a couple of questions, actually. The first question I have is, do you smoke?
No.
Wonderful. The second question I have is, do you have kids?
No kids.
Awesome. I guess my last question is, do you like flowers?
I do.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay, you're good. Now is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, physically.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You scoot that way for me. I'll have you stand next to me here. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we got a match?
I'm looking forward to talking offline.
Same.
Okay, well then, is it a yes for you for her?
Ladies first.
You first.
Fine. Yes. It's a yes here.
And is it a yes for you for him?
One question.
Okay.
Do you have kids?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet. All right.
Want to get married first.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so it's a yes for you?
Yeah.
All right, we got a match. I'll take the mic. And you guys can go on off. Make some noise for them. Oh, give it up for them, guys.
Look, man, I don't know, man. Y'all cannot tell me that this was not ordained. Okay. I'm leaning towards it is. It just seemed like the right match. It seemed like the right match. And just how everything played out. Everyone else popped on her. They were all non-believers or spiritual or on some type of spiritual journey. And then you had him and the other guy. And the other guy just didn't seem like the right fit, in my opinion, for her. Not to say anything negative about him. I think he was a good guy. I think he dressed well and he spoke well. And he was also a believer, as he said, but it just didn't seem like the right fit for them two. But this one did. And this man seems very wise. He seems like he's a leader. He obviously is in the faith. He's going to be the head of the household. He's waiting. I don't know. He said he's waiting for marriage, for kids and all that. This man got her a rose. I don't think he got it for her, but obviously he got a rose for the woman that he knew he was going to get. That makes it even crazier. He brought a rose because he knew that he was going to leave with a woman, and he did. And he left with the right woman. Ordained. I don't know about y'all, but I am looking forward to the follow-up of these two. I want to know if they're still going to be together because I think this was a great match. I'm praying that they stay together and grow and learn each other. It just seemed like the right thing, the right match. I don't know. This was one that was so smooth and it was almost just flowing. Like everybody else popped. They didn't want her. The other guy, he stayed on, but ultimately he fell off. And the last one was the right one. I thought that was dope. I thought it was dope. I really enjoyed that video. I enjoyed this one, okay? Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section, all right? If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button and hit the post notification bell so you do not miss another video. I post tons of videos on current events and things happening in the faith, okay? And I like to give all of my videos with a Christian perspective. My name's Aaron Page. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Until next time, I'm out.